Hey everybody, welcome back. Planner time. It's going to be a couple of videos. You're going to see me in the same, whatever, because it's Sunday. It's time to video. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. I appreciate your support and everything. I want to show you a sneak peek um, to this little planner that we've done or done a few of. And I love it. It came out so cute. So I don't know if this will definitely be out before that will. And so be on the lookout. It's going to be posted in both places on this channel and the Laura's Creations channel. So let's get to it. This one is going to be the photo um, planner journal, right? That I'm doing this year. And it's been fun. It's different than doing it in the planner, what like I used to do with Ariel, that big planner we used to do, and I used to put stuff in that and everything. Now we're doing a photo journal. So I've replaced that because she's done with school. She graduated. She's done. She's done. She's going into college. And my picture taking days with her, I think, are over. Unless she sends me something or something like that, it'll be put in my photo journal. So, and I really should incorporate my other kids, but I don't get a lot of pictures from them. So it's just going to be Ariel. She's the youngest, and that's what it's going to be like. You still see that there. So let's move it over. Okay, there's some more little craft things I'm working on. And we need to do that so that we can get rid of and get ready for Christmas in July, right? And everybody's doing it in June. It's June right now, and I don't do it in June. I do it in July because you got July, August, September, October, November, December. So I guess it is June technically, but I do it the other way. So anyway, photo journal time. I have not decorated the inside of this. Maybe we'll do something different with it for next year. I don't know. I got to get another one of these notebooks. I think I got it off of Temu. And so far, this has been perfect. The only thing, like I said, that I don't like is that you can't replace, take out, whatever. So it'll work. So we actually started this in January. We did start in January. We went into February. And I've got one thing in here. That's the prom thing. I don't have her graduation thing in here. Okay, we left off April when we went to Vegas. I showed you those pictures. Posey had her babies. She ended up laying on the little boy, and she only had the girl left. So that's sad. So that was our April. Okay, May. Let's see. I don't know how to make it closer to you, but graduation. The first part of May was graduation. Well, actually, not a whole lot happened in the beginning part of May, but here's her graduation announcement, her actual day. I got a picture of her holding her diploma. Congratulations, you did it. It's also Cinco de Mayo. We didn't do anything Cinco de Mayo, but May pretty much is her graduation month. And it's the other kids' birthdays. So I kind of made this year her year instead of mentioning and doing the other stuff. So that's okay. So we got a picture of us together and her there. And then I did go back and I added these things. Actually, I added another thing too. So I added the ticket because they let me keep it. I added her picture from the newspaper. That was senior picture day. So I was able to I cut that out. I actually still have it, and I have another one that's not broken up. Senior picture day, and then down here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'll bring it up, is the graduating class, and she's in the front. I kind of circled it, but I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can. You can kind of circle it. See it? That's her. And I wrote, Ariel loved that day in elementary. When she was in elementary, the seniors walk through the hallway last day of school with all the kids, right? And I remember Ariel standing there, right? And she's like, Mom, I'm going to do that. 6 years later, she did. So that's what I wrote. And then, of course, Mother's Day. So I kind of decorated this page for Mother's Day. My husband made this with chat. He's having fun with that chat GBT, whatever. He's having a ball with that. So he kind of made this little plaque. Thank you for being my heart, my home, and my greatest blessing. World's best wife, Laura Wood, always and forever. And it cut off, but you know, you get the gist of it. Happy Mother's Day 2026. I got a card. Ariel got me some soaps. They don't have cranberry, the winter berry one, whatever. I love that one. Candy apple. So she got me the cherry version. I have that. And some flowers. And I got a cup. It says Mom on it. So that's what is right there. And then the next one isn't so good. Okay, almost the last day of May. I had to document it. I wrote a little bit about it in my actual journal, but I put a picture of it in here. This was May 29th. It was a Friday. And this popped up on my Life 360 and my heart, and I kind of wrote what happened. I got this. It says, Life 360 detected that Ariel, was in a collision. Ari has reported that they are okay. You can call Ari at her phone number. The incident occurred on I-70 US 89 in Utah. So they were going to Richfield, which I go over there all the time. Ben works early morning until sometimes like Friday he went in like 3 a.m. and got out at like 1. He's tired, okay? He wanted to take her to dinner and celebrate graduation, whatever. So I'm at work, and holy cow, my heart sank. My phone alarm went off, the Life 360. They were heading to Richfield, and Ben dozed. He kind of fell asleep. So I kind of wrote a thing. So they're going down the road, okay? He realized, tried to go over, and there was a semi-truck there. He couldn't get over. So he went this way, and his tire hit the soft. So he did a complete U-E in the road. Lucky no cars were coming, and they ended up backwards on the other side of the road, going down the embankment through a fence. So I call her, and I didn't get her on the phone, so I called Ben, and Ben said, we're okay. I said, are you sure? Are you okay? What happened? And he told me he thought he saw something in the road, so he overcorrected. They're lucky that they are okay, thank goodness, and there were no other cars coming, because it could have been a lot worse. So the driver's side, him going down, was where the fence and all that was. So picture of the car. This is just one picture of the car. And you can see that it's dented. He's lost the mirror. The front, where you open the door, is all crunched. You can open it, but it makes a noise. It creaks. One of the tires ended up off the rim. The skirting down here is off. Down here at the bottom, the skirting of it is off. Yeah, so that was not such a good day. And I just wrote down what happened. I had talked to Ben. Ariel called me later, and they didn't ask for the ambulance when the cops showed up. They said no, they weren't bleeding, airbags didn't get deployed. It just shook them up real good. And so a couple of days later, she's like, Mom, my neck hurts. She went to work Saturday, and she's like, Mom, I can't. I hurt all over. When you're in an accident like that, I mean, he was doing 75, 80, and then you come to a complete stop, you get jolted and all that. Your body is is hurting. So Monday, I called the doctor, let him know what happened, and got her in. She had slight whiplash, and her back spine was, I can't remember what they called it, but she was injured a little bit. She'll be okay. She doesn't have to add anything major or anything. She's just shooken up pretty good and sore. So she is out of work. The doctor said 10 days, and she's like, Mom, I can't do that. I have to work. So she had to take another form back from her work to say that she can work because she was restricted. No lifting, no heavy, bending, whatnot. And that's her work, she's got to do that. So anyway, that was May. And now we're in June. So far, my friend in Texas, her friend Della, and you guys here may not know her, but on the Reborn channel they do. And she went to Galveston. Now my brain thinks Texas is desert and wide open spaces. And I got to keep looking at the map. Part of Texas is on the frickin' ocean. So, and on the Gulf Ocean, down there. She only lives an hour or so from there. So she goes down there quite a bit in the summertime, whatever. Actually, she can go all year. They don't get snow down there. So anyway, she texts me and FaceTime me. She says, guess where I am? And she turned the picture around, and this is the view. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be there so bad. But there's a little black speck right here, and I'm going to bring it up so you guys see it. It's up here. It's a bird. She caught the picture with a seagull mid-air. And I thought that was, look at that, mid-air. Look at how pretty that is. So I had to dress it up a little bit. And I'm sure I'll write more through this month. Like hubby just went camping. I have pictures to put down here. But I'm thinking if Della puts me another picture or whatever, I'll put it right here. And then my work, I have a work daughter. She's not my actual daughter, but she's my work daughter. Her birthday's the same year. Excuse me. The same year as my daughter, my oldest daughter. And I'm like, oh, I have a work daughter here. And her name is Courtney. And she's a sweetheart. She is so sweet. So I had to put her in here this month. It's so cute. And I think I showed you guys before, she had gotten me like a mom's ring. And I don't wear it because I don't want nothing to happen to it. But I have it up in a box that she gave me. It's so cute. Love her. She's so sweet. And then, whatever else. Like I got Jeff's camping stuff here. We're still in the beginning of June. But so far, that's what we got here. As I did put in these two. So cute. So I didn't know if I wanted to do... I don't know if I'll put it in here or not. I should put it in here to document. Now, I have some pictures right here. Okay. This is the first picture. This is back in March. Now, February 23rd is the one time I went to the doctor and said, crap's happening. It's time to get serious. Is this still on? Yes. Nope, it's not on. It needs to charge. Okay. Anyways, I have I need to plug this in so it will charge. It probably won't work. Anyway, I hope you can hear me okay. Anyways, so March was the day that I found out I have to lose weight. I started the shot and the whole 9 yards, right? All of that. So I hope you can hear me okay. I just noticed that went off. So I took a picture, a side view, on the 22nd March. So a month later of what I looked like. It's like, oh, I better document this. So I took a picture of me, and I don't mind showing that I look like a round potato. I look like a little round potato. And these pants are size 18, okay? And that's kind of what I looked like right there in March. So end of last month, I took these pictures. And it kind of still looks the same, but not the same. So this one's kind of blurry, but there's a side view. And here's a better view. My hand's in the way, but a better view. Okay, I'm still big, you know, but I've lost 25 pounds. So this to this, yeah, you can see a difference. So I wasn't sure how to document this because, like in the beginning here, I don't think I left a blank page. I didn't, but I can make this the page. March, May, right? May. And then do another picture down here and put up here instead of content, put diet journey this year, because it's all year. I mean, but do I put it in March section and then this in May? And then as I go into other things, put it in here. So this is March, okay? Ariel had surgery in March. So I can put my picture right here, put a little thing, start diet, right? Right here. And then in May, which is kind of filled up, so it's been a couple of months. March, April, May. It's been 2 months. May. So here is May. And to brighten the mood, put this at the end of the accident stuff, right? Because June starts right there. So put this right here. Leave a little space so I can write right here. Down 25 pounds, whatever, right? So I can document it this way. So that was in March, April, May. So then we got June, July. So every 2 months, take a picture and see how I've progressed, right? Right now I'm at a little standstill. I'm still taking the shot the doctor told me to do at that particular point. And it's kind of at a standstill. I can't get down a little bit more. So I'm going to have to either start eating a little bit differently or up the shot. I don't want to up the shot. So I think we're going to try eating differently first and see how that goes. So anyway, there's the update of the diet stuff. And I didn't know if I should put it in my medicine, you know, my health thing in here. And this is thick. This is so thick. And it's hard to carry around. It makes my bag heavy, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to have to take out of here the medical stuff, right? Take it out of here and just leave my other stuff in here is what I'm thinking. But I don't know. So we'll see. But right now, because I can go and print these again because I'm keeping them. They're on my phone. And we can see how. Okay, so let's just do a little bit up top. That way if I want to take it off, I can. I don't need to. Now, at the point of this, the start of this, I had already lost 10 pounds because the starting weight was 210. And when I took this, I was down. See, I need to write in here. I need a pen. Let's see my pen. Okay. Let's see. Paper. Okay. So, start weight in February was 210. March can't make an H here. March 22nd, I weighed 20. Yeah, I weighed 210. I lost 5 pounds. So, yeah, I was 205 here. I was 205. Almost down to 200 there. And I'm going to put start of diet. Now, I didn't write in here. I wrote it in my journal on what happened with my health. I'm healthy. I'm just obese. I'm 5'1", and 210 pounds is way too heavy. I have to get it under control. I was hurting, my feet hurt, my back hurt, my wrists hurt, everything hurt. And when I went in for my blood work that day and got my results, that was March 23rd, my A1C sugar was in the red. My cholesterol in the red. And it was never, my cholesterol was always borderline, but it was never in the red. Everything was red. And I freaked out. And I'm like, what do we do? What do we do? I don't want to live on pills. So what are my options here? And I only had one option. Well, actually, I had two options. I could take the pills, or we could try the shot. Now, there's different ones. There's Ozempic. There's the other one I have starts with a Z. I didn't take that one. The one I am on is trizepatide with a compound. So it's different. And so far, he said the side effects would be I would have an upset stomach. Very similar to being nauseous when you're pregnant. And it is. It's exactly like that. It makes you blah. Not enough to spew, but enough to make your stomach kind of great, you know? So that's what I did. So about a week and a half after this appointment, I got my shots, and I started it on a Saturday. And every Saturday I take a shot. So I've been doing that since March. So March, April, May, June. We're on the 3rd month of this, and I'm doing good, but I'm thinking I should be down around the 160s, and I'm not. I'm still low 180s, almost into the 170s. And I thought I would be there already. I thought by July I would be into 160. I thought I still could, but it's hard to incorporate exercise with this because of what's going on in my life. It's just hard. So I'm trying. It's not working very well. I got to try harder. Now that summer's here, it's hotter than heck. And so to go outside and to ride my bike and all that is like, yeah, no, I don't think so. So I've got to at least one day a week. I have to one day a week incorporate some kind of exercise. Even though I get exercise at work, I'm walking, I'm standing, all of that, it's not the same. So anyway, that is my update that I was going to talk to you guys about. And so far, I'm doing well. I don't like the upset stomach part of it at all. But, you know, it is what it is, and I can put up with it because I need to get healthy. I do not want to live on all these stinking pills, blood pressure pills, sugar pills, including maybe having to take insulin. I don't want to be there. I might end up there. I'm 60 years old. I'm going to be 61. And I think I'm way too young for this stuff. You know, maybe I'm not. Maybe it's about right. I don't know. I just don't want to live like that. I really don't. So, yeah. So, May 31st, I'm just going to put the two of these together so I can write right here. So, let's get my pen. And we are going to make let's get my planner bucket here. It's right next to me, that planner. Oh, my planner pouch. Right here, my planner pouch. I just grabbed one of my markers and I'm just gonna make the little swirlies right here to separate everything. I could have used some washi tape. I have washi tape on here. Do I have a thin one? I do. Let's take a piece of this washi tape. And put it right here. I don't want to cover up too much. Right, and then just do a little more. I don't think I have that in here. I need I have it in here. I need one for in my planner here. So maybe I'll use this one. Okay, since it's black and it'll go good, we'll just stick it right there so I can cut stuff. Okay, and then just put that right there. There. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, so that separates that from this, right? And we'll just put this down here. There. And I'll write right here, May 31, 2026. Update. Feeling good? I am feeling good. A lot more energy and stuff. Feeling good. Lost. Let's see here. I'm 182. I'll just do it, 182. So lost 210 to 182. So what's that? I'm not huge good at math in my head. So let's get the calculator and let's do 210 minus 182 equals 28 pounds. 28 pounds lost. Isn't that crazy? That is so crazy. It's almost 30 pounds gone off my bones, off of me, off of, that is so awesome. So anyway, that is my update of everything. Yeah, and so all in all, pretty good month, besides my daughter scaring the crap out of me. So in July, I'll have to take another picture of me and something similar. I didn't want to use a tank top because I didn't want my rolls. I still have rolls, but in July it will be the next update. So we are in June, and like I said, I'll end up doing an update with you then. July will have a lot of pictures in it because we go to the lake. And this is half a year. I still have all of this. I am not going to use this whole book by then. So Christmas may have quite a bit in it. Thanksgiving might have quite a bit. So I still have quite a bit to work with, you know. I just don't want to run out. So we still have to kind of decorate this part right here. I need to find some cute stickers. 2026, year of change. So definitely. And I still didn't put the picture in here of Grandma. I didn't find it. And we moved her down here April 6th. So in April, yeah, April. The 4th. May, June. No, maybe we moved her down the beginning of May. Maybe it was this was the 6th. Or maybe the 11th. I didn't put picture. I didn't think she was here yet when we went to Vegas. She wasn't here yet. So maybe it was May. She moved down. And so I can add that right here because I have a blank for that reason. I can put that right here, the start of May, which even though I started it here, I may just do another thing right here for May. So I have it written on my calendar upstairs, but we need to decorate this because I'm gonna buy another one of these. I'm pretty sure I either got it off of Amazon or Temu. I do not remember, but so there we go. Thanks for watching, guys. It was a longer video, chit-chatting with you, explain stuff, and yeah, it was an interesting month, to say the least. A lot was going on. So I will see you in the next video. Bye now.